warming up. And today's starter, George Kirby. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of it. Stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. And here's Corey Seager to hit. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. The shortstop takes the ball. And here it comes. Ground ball right side. And it gets by him.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. You just kind of roll over on it a little bit. And sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Out to short, Crawford. Throw is high and over his head. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes it gains speed.
Base hit, one run is in. Here comes the throw. Not in time, he's safe. 3-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Josh Young. That's a strike, going 1. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Ball. This one in the dirt, down to second, but he dances back in safely. And downstairs. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Inside, almost got him. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Now 3-0. And there's the automatic. No outs, runners at first and second. And that's ball 4.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Over to Urias, 1. Knocks it down.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Leody Taveras, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Just missed.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
To the right side, base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ezekiel Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Heim at second, Taveras at first, one gone. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez calls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first. Foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
That one missed.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Hard hit left side. Off balance throw in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the mound today, Nathan Eovaldi. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. On the ground, right side. On to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Gets the call, and it's 0-1. Eovaldi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Young gets it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Batting fourth. The designated hitter,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Kicks and deals. Got him looking. third out, and that ends the frame. So one hit is all. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Seager stands in now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 32.
Man at first, and the batter now, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Double play ball to second. They get one.
He's out.
Has some trouble with it.
It's just been a disaster for them defensively in this one. You know, you're going to have games where you make an error or two, but 4, just not acceptable at this level. It makes winning the ball game extremely tough when you give that other team extra outs. And I'm sure this coaching staff is grinding their teeth watching them play such a sloppy baseball game right now.
Young takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Man at second here with 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe stepping in for the Rangers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Young stands at second with 2 gone. And that clips the inside corner. Way inside, gets out of the way. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely. And he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now an 8-0 game. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
A dive, he's got it. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked. Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Taveras going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The left field.
Here's Dylan Moore. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
There's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Caught him looking for the K. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 8 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Leody Taveras. The pitch. In the air, right field. Haniger settles under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Moore makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Now it's Marcus Semien. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And there's a ball. 2 out, space is empty. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, left side. Moore makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now batting Mitch Haniger. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Hit in the air, left field. Carter in position. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
Here's Josh Rojas. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time. And a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And a foul ball. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. Warning track. Whoa. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll circle the bases, and they're on the board. It's 8-1.
Early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got it.
So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Righty to the plate. Out there to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 8-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Carlos Vargas.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you game.
The wind of the pitch. Seager leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Rangers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
The pitch. And now it's filled up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer. It's 10-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
So next to hit for Texas, Evan Carter, 1 for 2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Josh Young digs in now. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs, base is empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Just missed.
It's a good take.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The catcher, number 28.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That clips a corner. On the ground, Urias throws to first, and that'll do it. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now 10-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's
Second baseman,
Luis Urias. And a pitch. That's to third. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard. And now the DH, Mitch Garver. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdom.
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0-1 so far. Wouldn't chase that time. He swings and fouls one off. And the right-hander deals. Headed down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. At the Belton Finals.
That's ball 2. 2-2 count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. First and second, no outs. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Off the plate inside, and the count's full. And there's ball 4.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Trammell at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Kicks and fires. And that's in the dirt.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fires home for 1. In there safely. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers.
Number 60.
Josh Spores.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Moore batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one finds the zone. 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there. That's out number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 10-3. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Josh Rojas will hit next. On the ground to first. Oh, nice stop at first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
In the background is a blind spot. Rolling dice and monkey clouds out.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Trent Thornton.
It's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Trammell takes it himself. 1 away here in the 5th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Rangers, Ezekiel Duran. Thornton measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a good eye there. Man at first, 1 away. Pulls that one foul. And a pitch. And that one hammered Rodriguez. Ranging back. And he brings it into the warning track. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog, and Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Urias can't field it cleanly.
No, he's in there.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this game. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. to third. Tag, got him. They don't come much closer than. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Sports back to work. Lifted in the air, right field. Garcia settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. So up next, Luis Urias.
The second baseman, Luis.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Kirby Yates.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
That one down the line. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 10 and the Mariners 3. Back in Seattle, and now here is Adolis Garcia. The pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits.
And that one handled. Off balance speed. There's one. Man at first. So next to hit for Texas, Josh
Now
Young.
playing first base, number 33, Sebi Zavon.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez has this one sized up and makes the grab. 2 away. So man aboard, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. He's already homered here in this one. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Rangers. Jose Barrero. Runner on first with 2 gone for him. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Moore going back on this one. And it hits the fence. The throw in around third. He will score. It's now 11-3.
Waste no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. High fly ball, right field. Haniger has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits. Now into the ball game on defense, Travis Jankowski. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. And the pitch. Just
that pitch
missed.
is out.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse go after hitters, and get quick outs.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. One down, base is empty. And a base hit. And up next for Seattle, Seby Zavala. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Moore. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 11 and the Mariners 3. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Leody Taveras. Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Ryan Stanek on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Marcus Semien.
second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Slider for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The Rangers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. And that misses off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. But still in command, it's 11-3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. Pitch. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Right through there. Got him. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And the pitch. 1 out. Base is empty. Got him. Now 2 out.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Crawford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
And down on strikes. And the Mariners set down 1, 2, 3.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Ready to begin the 8th. So now it's Corey Seager. Stanek back to work. Fastball for a strike. Stanek in his 7th season, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit hard. That gets through. Man at first at the plate. Adolis Garcia. Just missed. In the air, left field. Moore settles underneath it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, Josh Young. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Julio Rodriguez. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there in the mound.
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
We go to the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Travis Jankowski. And the right-hander back to work.
That's a ball.
Just missed. Right-hander kicks, deals. Not even close there. 2-0. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And the 3-1. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So man aboard, Jonah Heim stepping in for the Rangers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Shorten up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Bounce to the right. Into the outfield, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One runs in. The throw home. Save. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stepping in, Marcus Semien. First pitch misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for Somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And the righty deals. And fouled off. 2-2 now. And another ball. Corey Seager up next. Right-handed reliever, and they're all loaded up.
Great back and forth in that at bat. He threw out some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Seager stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is downstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That's down and in.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 18-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base, and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Now it's going to be Evan Carter. So far, 7 runs across in the frame here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. Snags it for the second out. So digging in, Travis Jankowski. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That one almost got him. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. That one missed. Inside, and it hit him.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Bounce to the right side. Urias to first in time. And the inning is over. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Texas out in front, 18-3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Leclerc.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Seby Zavala. That
Yep,
one
that
off the
ball went
mark.
out.
And that is ball one. Bases empty, one away. Here in the last half of inning number
that's out.
9. Just missed. Bounce to third. Young. Can't glove it cleanly.
He's safe.
Tough to tell what happened there on the drop. You know, sometimes throws from the infielders coming across the diamond have a little more movement. You can see him.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Set down on strikes. Now only one out remaining.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black. Yeah.
Out towards left center. Carter moving under this one. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into